Dibbity da dee ba do do dee da dee dee do. Dibbity ba da ba dee ba da ba lo. Come on, everybody, it's the Cowan dance. It's Cowan LF and Lizzie LL, and we're back to building, our favorite thing to do. And we've got Lillian on my lap and yawning in my throat. Do you ever say you have a yawn in your throat?
I don't think I have.
You never said those words before?
No. Even though that,
Forgive me, I have a yawn in my throat.
Yeah, that's kind of where it feels like it originates. So.
Vaituru said, Callan? Whoa, hey there. Wow. Get to the point was the #1 fan first, then Vaituru. Then Green Grape took number 2 with his hello there. His iconic Obi-Wan quote. I can't believe that Obi-Wan Kenobi forever copyright. Oh yeah. Lizzie's showing off her love of Bo-Rock.
My new favorite character of all.
For all of the talk, I swear I've done Bo-Rock stuff a dozen times.
I just don't think I knew about that little ability.
Yep, this is
so
her.
That made me fall in love with him. So.
Yep.
Sorry, babe, I am no longer in love with you.
Oh.
I found a new lover.
Wow, a new lover. Why is my phone lying down with a?
Because I need to see the direction.
Oh. Well, I was gonna text my mother that we're.
Oh, you do that real quick.
Probably,
I'll just do this.
But we probably just gonna go to sleep after this. Oh, what's up, folks? Hey, Daniel P's here. Ko-Rock, the Ice Bo-Rock. That's right, Vaituru. No, I am pleased. In the Emperor's name, please. Wow, Quentin's already spamming. Daniel P's here. Get to the points here. Rare, one of the rare get to the point appearances.
Yeah.
We're glad to have you. Sorry we're hanging out in the dark. That's for Lillian's benefit.
Yes, we're hoping that she will fall asleep soon. She's had some gas tonight. And she's kind of warm, so we think maybe not feeling too well.
So in the corner you get Count LF dark mode. The dark mode.
Once she's out, we'll put her to sleep and get the light on.
Yeah. Oh no.
Give him a minute. If it was, I'll just put her on my lap.
Peter already upset. Hello, Bionicle freak.
Yeah, Peter had like 5 minutes of a nap today, and so he had a very easy bedtime. He fell asleep in the car. So.
Yeah.
This goes.
Yeah.
Alright, these guys on top of here, and damn it, that was right.
Sorry guys, I should have done this before, but everything's a balancing act.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
put ourselves in live danger tonight. We went to a little.
She might be ready for sleep.
Yep. I almost don't want to tempt fate.
Well, you could put her in her bassinet real quick. Just turn off.
I'll just leave her here. She's comfortable. Let her be happy. I think he's already going back to sleep.
Mayhaps. So this. How'd that work? Oh, because this fell off. That's why. Okay. And this. You can do with this, or you can do with that. You can do with this, or you can do with that.
All right, but yeah, it feels weird being this early to a Callan stream. Well, hopefully, Peter will stay a sleepy boy and
I think he already
self-soothe, and this we can continue with few interruptions. I'm on the edge of my seat. Thank you, Daniel P. Sorry for guys for the boring texting moment. Here, you can have the phone back. Thomas Murphy's here, and Bionicle Freak is here. I already mentioned that. And Green Grape is here.
I love
Call him
that
out.
because the freak is in caps. He just freak.
Yeah, Bionicle Freak.
Very
He's great. Green Grape 09. I recently got 2 giant boxes of EV3 Mindstorm core set. That sounds cool.
pretty neat.
Does it have? Are you able to put get all of the electronic things working? I just texted. So what? I guess she'd missed it. She probably just thought she'd call, thinking that anyways, I just did the math and figured out that my channel has been around for 6.5 months. Oh wow! Congrats, Vaituru.
Well, congratulations.
You're getting your YouTube career started. Bionicle Freak. Yes, he did like the emoji 3 times with hands covering his mouth. It's a over like big bulging eyes.
Bulging?
Yep, bulging. I'm watching the original Digimon series, Thomas Murphy said. Oh, that sounds fun. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Did you know that was the theme song, Lizzie?
No, I never watched it.
Where's Mason? Count LF Elizabeth, tell me what happened to Brother Mason. He's probably working on the railroad all the live long day. He's probably working on the railroad just to pass the time away. But in all seriousness, maybe he's doing a heavy metal. Oh my gosh. Fair enough. Yeah.
Never know when it'll happen.
I'm curious how it looks on camera. I missed it the first time. So I gotta.
See it too.
There you go.
Okay, I have to hold a little further.
Yeah, it works. And we need a Rooney in a Callan video. That would be cool. I've gained a little over 10,000 views and 81 subscribers, which is insane in 6 months.
Congratulations.
That's not bad. Good job. No, brother. I would be curious to go back to how many subscribers I had in 6 months of YouTube. I don't think it was that much, but it might have been honestly, it might have been a little more than 81, just saying. Sorry.
Did she say that she missed your text? Sorry, that was a whole stuttering sentence. Question, I should say. It was not a sentence, it was a question. This is
Backpack blower.
Okay,
I guess I'll have to look for it.
what is it?
Apparently one of the guys who came last week to help with we got some help last week with a bunch of yard and minor house repairs, which was very nice. Oh man, you really moved the camera all over the place, huh?
I'm getting overwhelmed with everything just right here, so I'm trying to just...
Maybe you should let me build.
You wanna? Let me do this next step and then I'll...
No, you're alright.
Sure?
Maybe you just need to be a competent builder. Scroll to the top of the chat to see my name for the white bow rock.
White?
What? I'm sorry, maybe the stream wasn't the best idea because I'm feeling really lethargic. I've gained, by the way, I read that already. Grandma's favorite Garurumon. Garurumon. Bionicle Freak says he loves Aruni the best. He's the best Bionicle character ever. Fight me.
Okay. Let's fight. 3 o'clock. Schoolyard.
He barely has any lines in the Web of Shadows movie, so he clearly can't be that interesting. Owned. Nah. I'd be curious to hear the extended story stuff that makes him so interesting to you, because I really haven't read a lot about him. Callan, I finished the first season of Superman the Animated Series. Superman loses quite a bit. Zach really messed up how people see Superman. He isn't unbeatable. Well, yeah, that's the tricky part with Superman. You do have to give him some weaknesses for real stakes. And I think overall that show did a decent job but also it does just kind of lower his power level, as every good Superman project needs to have him have a, you know, a somewhat understandable power level. Like, basically he can tank any projectile that's fired his way, unless it's some kind of dark side projectile, probably. But then you got to have other things like weird sound. Sometimes sound can beat him. Sometimes magic can beat him. Sometimes magic. Sometimes kryptonite rays from Metallo. They got Metallo to be voiced by a Clockwork Orange guy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, in Superman animated series. Why am I forgetting his actor's name? I know what's funny is that his name sounds like another actor who plays the Mad Hatter in Batman in the animated series. They both have like the same last name, I think, and I'm totally forgetting what it is. I'm so low key tonight, guys. I'm so sorry. Electro Oso isn't here. Thank God. The right God specifically. Amen. Get to the point. No, I'm kidding. We want Oso to come around. Read the comics, Callan. I did read the comics back in the day, but it's been so long, and basically all I remember them doing in the comics is running around with the Mask of Light and then getting shot by Rudaka and turned into little Roxy dudes. You seem a little down this evening. I hope everything is okay. Seeing a stream from y'all pop up is always a nice surprise. Thank you, Daniel P. Yeah, not so much down. I mean, we did go to a little vigil for Charlie Kirk, so that was kind of cool, and we kind of had to stay in somewhat engaged higher spirits just because Peter was running all over the place, and we had to... Whoa, Oso said he's here. He just has to wash his F-A word dishes right now. Such nasty language. And he's ticked. Grr. Uh-oh.
Why are you so upset?
He's ticked because I...
You said not ticked.
Yeah, but I wanted...
Right.
Okay.
Read it right.
He doesn't like that we insulted his god. That was nice. Anyway, we kind of did.
When
Point.
did this happen?
Oh my gosh, I was trying to answer Daniel P's question.
Point said it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
So thank God, the right God specifically. Now you get it. Now you understand.
Yeah, I would.
And no one can hear you because your mouth's not even close to the mic. So, so you shouldn't talk the whole stream basically, because no one's gonna hear the conversation very well. Anyway, back to me answering the question for Daniel P. We went to a little Charlie Kirk vigil, and Peter was running all over the place the whole time, so it was kind of hard to stay focused in a reverent spirit. But one of the first things that we weren't even expecting was getting to hear one of the pastors of our church. And he's not the head pastor, but he's actually the pastor who married us, which is really cool. Almost 3 years ago in December. Crazy. So yeah, that was cool. I'm ticked because of the politics in America right now, Oso said. What do they did to that poor man? Point says, are you talking about Callan? Yeah, that messed him up. He is washed now. Then Oso said, firing Kimmel like that, the right took it too far yet again. He's so right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. No, we stand against the alien. Oso will fall. Whoa, Quentin's fighting. Is there now Quentin and Oso beef?
Fight.
Jason Wiener said, howdy, fave Lego set of all time. Thank you for the question, Jason Wiener. Someone finally knows how these streams work. You ask a question, you get an answer. Fave Lego set of all time, biased favoritism and nostalgia is Tahu Nuva. Objectively, like, classic, I guess... favorite Toa set of all time from like objective measures and also some level of taste.
Lego, not just Bionicle.
I know, but I'm starting with my absolute favorites. So Tahu Nuva's nostalgia. Probably put Tahu Mata right under there for that ranking. For like actual quality, but Bionicle, I'd say Nuparu and Aika is awesome. I don't care if you guys don't like the eyes and the head. The head looks sick. And if we're going something that's off Lego, I really like the Daily Bugle set I have. I really like what's another like really clever Lego set?
The piano one's pretty cool.
That one looks neat, but I can't speak from personal experience, and it's I don't know, man. I really love Bionicle, man. It's become. Oh no, Daniel P said he can't do politics.
Good for
That's
you.
all right.
No,
we
we're
weren't.
not talking about it. Don't worry. No worry.
But yeah.
That's just where we were tonight. We
Yeah.
won't speak on it anymore. Don't worry.
But yeah, you have a good night, Daniel P.
We understand.
Yep.
We're here for the vibes and hanging out, man.
Yup. I think, and Oso was kidding, by the way. He's not even that upset about. He was doofing around.
Yeah, Oso.
That's the way Oso likes to joke.
Love our Oso.
Yep. The Chick de la Pretzel sandwich. Oh, so now I'm gonna get mad at Oso for driving Daniel P away. Although we did technically start it with the
Chick-fil-A's pretzel sandwich. I actually want to try that.
Yeah, I saw the poster for it today. I'm like, what?
Right?
What is that? That's weird. Technic is my thing now, Jason Wiener says. Gotcha. It's Wiener like wine. Okay, sorry. I like Wiener. I like Anthony Wiener.
That's okay. I knew
Wiener.
this guy once whose last name was the same spelling as yours, except it was an M instead of an N. And
Gotcha.
I didn't know what to call him.
I see. Oh, and Jason Weiner, to be clear, said that he likes the new Titanic set.
Ooh.
That set does look pretty cool. But isn't that like 2 years old now? I don't know. Maybe there's a brand new one that I'm not even aware of. But yeah, I do remember Lego making a pretty big Titanic set. I gotta wait for the new Pokemon sets. I also said I would defeat Daniel P before I stopped talking about my hero Jimmy Kimmel. And that's why Oso's our #1 fan here. He sticks by his principles and supports his good pal Jimmy Kimmel, who's going through a rough patch, all for fighting for free speech and fighting against the MAGA gang.
Okay, I'm not gonna talk.
Had it built and took me 17.5 hours to build. Whoa, yeah, that's a lot of time. Thing is a beast. Yeah, it sounds like it. The Optimus Prime Lego set's pretty cool too. I really like that one. I think they did a good job with it. The Soundwave one looks really nice. I love the sound features are built in, and it's got like all the gimmicks it should. Looks great. Yeah, it's hard for me to pick just one. I'm sorry, Jason Wiener. Sorry, Weiner.
Right. Just like saying the word wiener.
I know. If you have a funny name, I'm gonna call you by your funny.
Probably got bullied
Jason
for that in
Weiner.
school, so
Yeah,
sensitive.
sorry. I should be. I'm a bully.
Kids will bully you for the stupidest things too. That's what's funny.
It's true.
I
Electric.
was called the worst things just because I was a redhead.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, moving on.
Say more. No. Okay, never mind. She's not saying anymore. Oh, so how many hours did you watch? Oh, yeah, he said, Jason Weiner asked what our favorite Kanohi mask is. I'm biased toward the Ruru and the How. I like those quite a bit. The Ruru, because Cowan, and that's really growing on me. I like the mask a lot. And the How is pretty self-explanatory. It's just a really, really, really cool looking mask, and Tahu's awesome. But yeah. Wait, someone else was saying, how many, Electro said, how many hours have you watched of Jimmy Kimmel to
0.
Oso? He was directing that at Oso. We'll see what Oso's answer is. He says, I have 2 monitors so I can watch Count on one and Jimmy Kimmel on the other at the same time, Electro. That's so cool.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Jason Weiner said his is the top 3. His top 3 are the Ruru, Pakari, and Kakama. Yeah, those designs are all sick. It's like a really tight race between all the original Mata masks because they're all very, very well designed. Just really, really good faces. And
We're going to have some sort of mechanism here.
yeah,
Some gear stuff.
it's going to spin around, I think. It's going to cause all of the little tentacles to spin all over.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm just going to...
Pardon me.
Pardon.
Wouldn't it be funny if Daniel P is like really really opinionated in one direction. Maybe we're not based enough, or maybe we're not left wing enough.
And
He just never ever comes back again because we espoused.
Whoa, look at that, guys. Whee!
That is cool. That looks neat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mickmock's here now. Why is it so dark? Because I got Lillian on my lap and she's conked out, and we're trying to keep the atmosphere
You might be able to
peaceful for her.
I don't know. Do you want me to put her away? Or do you want
Maybe my butt is starting to feel a little sore.
I got you.
Callan, remember that kid who got tackled by the mourners at the Charlie Kirk Memorial? I'm gonna use Vigil AI or whatever to replace that kid with Peter, so I can see him getting tackled.
Oh, so
You're a bad man, Oso. But if you do that, I do want to see the video, and I do want to show it to my son and say this is one of your earliest memories. This is one of our earliest. Okay. What else? Starseeker Atlas popped up and said, "Have you dipped your toes in building Gunpla yet? I love Gundam, but the durability of Bandai kits just don't hold up to Lego's ABS." Yeah. I had like a little one years ago, I think, that I don't know if I actually properly built it alone, but it was like a simplified one. So the answer technically is no. I've never properly built a Gunpla. And I know Oso's done a good video on it. You should check out Oso's channel and watch him build one. I think he enjoyed it overall. I should consider doing the same at some point. Armor damage power pack reactor is server low. I'm sending this message to the chapter house to relay the information to Holy Terra. Thank you, Quentin. That was definitely not a bunch of gibberish, but we'll act like it was the most insightful thing you possibly could have said. Also, his villain arc, Bionicle Freak says. Yeah, I can see Oso being a good supervillain. Believe it or not, there is a concept I've thought about doing in Mada, and it involves a character that's never been in Mada before. And I thought, this character, I don't necessarily want him to be villainous, but I also want him to be somewhat of a sort of antagonist figure to start. And maybe we'll see how characterization goes if he becomes less antagonisty or more hero-y. And I just thought, like, who could I get to voice him? And I thought, that might be a fun role for Oso. If I play into Oso's, like, kind of fun, lighthearted delivery and general demeanor, he could be kind of like a laid-back, semi-villainous, but just chill kind of character. It could be kind of an odd characterization that maybe Oso can find his footing if he's interested in doing it. But I'm thinking kind of far ahead in terms of what I'm even capable of doing right now, because we're actually moving house soon. And it's going to be pretty involved, and I'm probably not going to be able to make videos like I have. I'm not going to be able to do highlights like I have, maybe, until we potentially move into another house, which we don't have any serious prospects for, but we're looking at stuff, and we're also looking at the possibility of moving closer to both of our parents, and to like a different house in that area. But new house stream, we'll have to do it when we get a new house. Good question, McMock. But yeah, we don't even have a serious prospect right now. But there is a job prospect that would line up with getting a house, kind of in the middle. So if that pans out, that will be very good, because I'm starting to get kind of fed up. Like, the job that I have is I've liked the people overall, but like we keep just jumping into new things as like the one SEO guy. I'm like the one SEO guy, and I'm also the email guy, kind of, and I'm also like kind of a back-end website fixer slightly when it comes to simple, boring things. All this to say, oh no, see, this is why I don't watch your nasty off streams. 2 ads? I didn't know. Wait, they're unskippable. Sorry. Yikes, I didn't know that. I'd be so freaking down to voice and mod. Just let me delete some old tweets first, real quick. No worries, Oso. Yeah, if next time we're in a one-on-one call, I'll let you know my thoughts, because the character is semi-spoilery, kind of an odd choice, but and I haven't fully decided how I'll do it, but I have some ideas. There seems to be a Bionicle Gunpla pipeline with us millennials. Wish there were more buildable action figure toy lines out there to keep the spirit alive. I've started to build system-based Matoran. Cool. That's awesome, Starseeker Atlas. Well, good point. Callan, you are like the Leecon of your website. You're holding it down for all the NPCs at your job. Well, it's not so much that the rest of my job is NPCs. It's just that they're so busy that they can't really, that we haven't gotten any kind of real system in place. And realistically, you probably need at least like 3 or 4 people dedicated to different aspects of SEO to kind of work as a team and be consistent about, really moving stuff along. It's not really, you can't really have a one-person SEO team and expect to get a lot of stuff done. Shaking? Shaking his fist to the sky. Oh, yeah. I'm catching some silly comments. The Picari also, Migmok said, also count, I will make the package at least £1. Oh my gosh, you don't need to do that, Migmok. You could literally throw in like 5 masks, or heck, less than that. I wouldn't care. But thank you. I'll definitely make sure your masks get used in the background or in other stuff. I'll make sure I cameo them. Also, do you want the masks super detailed, like I should reprint them on Extra Fine? You do whatever you feel like doing. Maybe if you want to try and do like one super detailed one as like a sample, if you want to get some advice. But don't go all out above and beyond. Like, for most of them, just do what's going to be easiest, I'd say. Count, explain SEO. SEO is search engine optimization. Basically, it involves customizing your website so that Google's algorithm readers will find it relevant to whatever keywords you're targeting. Basically, when people are looking up relevant information for something that they're interested in, and if it's something that is related to you and your company and your website, have you optimized your website so that Google thinks it's high enough authority to show up in like the top 10 rankings? Because if it's anywhere below that, it's basically going to be unviewable. People probably aren't going to go and visit it. That's the way things are. So it's that, and now more recently, with ChatGPT and all these AI chatbots, a lot of companies that do help you with your search engine optimization are also trying to adapt and help you discover insights for AI optimization, making your website have content on it that ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, all these other AI chatbots will, Grok, of course, Grok, you can't forget Grok, all these websites, and Google's AI too, trying to optimize your site so that those things will pick up. Okay, oh boy. Well, how am I supposed to hold the mic? I don't have a holder. The microphone stand just keeps breaking. I really need to get a new microphone. Everything stinks at the microphone department. And like, I had a sponsor guy reach out about a microphone, and I think it's one of these either dud kind of things where they reach out to you and then they just never respond if you respond to them. It's like just a bunch of crap, I guess. Count, it costs like $5 to $8 for 1 pound packages to ship. I'd probably lose money if I... All right, fair enough. Well, I do appreciate that, Micmoc. Thank you. Just don't go crazy. Get the duct tape and tape it to the table. I guess that's what I might have to do at this point. But it's going to be like flat. Callan, which mic do you have? It's an AT2020 USB microphone by Audio Technica. It served me well, but it is starting to show its age a little. It's got like tiny little click sounds that are sometimes popping up when I'm recording my reviews. And a lot of the time I can kind of go through and edit the click sounds out. But a lot of the time, not so much, which is kind of annoying. My cat is so adorable and annoying. She's right next to me in my chair, says Bionicle Freak. Oh, brother. Both children have woken up. Used to be cute when one of the kids woke up because, you know, one of us can take care, but i.e. Peter. Now, she's busy. Can we, I need to put like, can I put like a video up? That's what I should do. I should put up, I should put up a video on screen, and you guys can watch that while I tend to children. That would be fun, and we'll see if we can come back.
Hey.
Oh man. Oh, do I have like a longer thing? Something. I don't have like a whole. Oh no. This is not gonna be. Oh, where's my videos? Brr. Oh no, oh no. I don't have the Dermis Turtle 3? That would be perfect. I have like I have it in all the parts. Bruh. Oh, there it is. Alright. Hi. Do you want to yap with them for a minute while I tend to that boy? Oh, keep the chat happy.
Oh no. I have to keep the chat happy? Oh yes. Oh, I'm having trouble keeping my own daughter happy, so chill. Okay. Shh. Relax, honey, relax. Calm your titties. It's okay. Good girl. Yes, you're okay. Okay. Ew. Sorry you have to look at that. You can look away now. I will not be offended. I would be offended just looking at me. Bionicle Freak said, my cat Missy is so annoying. I get it. I love my cat, but she will find the most inopportune time to just start hollering. It'll be like, you know, as soon as Caleb leaves, like 6:30 a.m., he's out. And then she's like, hi, I'm here. And I'm like, no, Peter could wake up any second if you meow too loud, or Lillian could too, whatever. So I get it. Lizzie, what's it like being a mother? Would you recommend it? Would you recommend Spring Jesus? Oh, so I don't think you can get pregnant, honey. In terms of recommending it, so the thing is, I love it. I've always wanted to be a mother and a wife, and it is hard. It is hard work being a mother. It is a full-time job. It is stressful. I've gone into the next room and screamed a couple of days every now and then, but it is so worth it. I love being a mother. I love having these little cuties. They're so sweet. Like, the insanity that I do feel every now and then, it is so short-lived. In the moment, though, in those insanity moments, I am a wreck, and I'm like, why did I even have kids? But, you know, every other time, I'm just like, I love our little kids, so let's respect our moms. Yeah, moms go through it. Maybe if I found the right guy. Yes, Point, you'll have a baby too. I'm gonna kiss my mom now. Yeah. Everybody, go tell your mom that you love her and you appreciate her. Do the same for your dad too, because honestly, Caleb does a lot too when he comes home. he comes home and I'm like, okay, finally I can get things done. And I start, doing the dishes and laundry, and he's, holding Lillian, and Peter's doing whatever, and I'm just like, this guy doesn't get a moment to himself. But neither do I. So we're both in that kind of phase where we have grown up, and we're like, oh yeah, our needs and wants are no longer important. Sucks. Anyway, she pushed me away because it's hot. Oh man, so I get it. It is hot. Lizzie, what masks should I give Callan? That's a good one. I don't know. I know he loves Ruru's, and the mask that Tahu has. Is that a cow? One of those two. Those are his favorite. I would recommend that. Lizzie, wait. Should I give you the... heck yeah. Also, I don't know if you read the DMs, but I'm reprinting the masks because the Picari messed up. Oh, dang it. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Do you think you guys should have waited a bit before having another human? The problem is, if you know anything about that process, I am extremely unpredictable, and we did not know how fertile we are. So, kind of happened unexpectedly. It's a long story, and I will not go into it, but we ended up having 2 kids pretty early on.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
No. Point said, do you think you guys should have waited for a bit before having another human? And I'm like, you know what? We did our best.
Yeah. Well, that's not exactly true.
It's a long story, but the thing is, it's a long story, and it's not something that I should or need to go into with anybody. Moms just don't get it sometimes. So yeah. Please, Servo Skull relay this to Mace. Oh, okay, Quentin. Point says, I see. No worries. Thank you, Point. I appreciate it. Bionicle Freak said, my mom just loves me all the time.
Aw.
Good.
That's good.
Soak it in. I mean, when I was a teenager, my parents
didn't love you.
I know, they didn't know. They love me so much, and like the crap they put up with me. I mean, I wasn't that bad for a kid, but looking back on my own self, I'm self-critical, and I'm like, wow, as a teenage girl, that sucked. Teenage girls are hard, and so I expect nothing less from Lillian, because teenage girls are gonna have teenage girl hormones
and feelings.
Yeah, they're gonna have a lot of feelings. So, of course I was passionate about stupid things like, Mom, I love this boy. And she's like, yeah, sure, you don't. I don't approve this. And I'm like, Mom, why? And then now I'm like, thank God she didn't approve that. Because this guy's now some sort of,
cool person.
Life insurance guy who's trying to con everybody who he used to know into life insurance.
Is he really? That's
yes,
funny.
it's hysterical. Oh my gosh.
What the heck? It's like it's saying there's a green stud.
What?
Like there's a normal green stud.
There should be.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
used
not
one
seeing
earlier.
it everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But yeah, moms are great. Moms are absolutely wonderful. They put up with a lot, and so do dads. They really. Anyway, also said, Lizzie, if Callan has enough. Sorry, I read something else. Oh, Mick says we do not need to know. Correct. I don't need to go into detail. Oso says, Lizzie, if Callan and his cousin looked exactly alike, decided to swap houses, and you were living with a complete stranger that whole time, would you be mad at Callan and his female cousin?
What?
Okay, that was a good trick question there. Because he said if Callan and his cousin, and at the end said his female cousin.
Whoa. Twist.
I'd be mad. Yes.
Boo-hoo.
Bionicle Freak said, I love my mother. Good.
Aww. Good for you.
Even in my teenage angst, I still
Counting
loved my
down.
parents, but yeah, I had angst. But I look back and I'm like, thank God my parents knew best because I would not have ended up here where I am, as happy as I am today, if not for my parents being like, no. Quentin says, Chapter House, we've got an arrogant message from an unknown world from this star. Setum, it's dear. Okay. Listen. You may think, yeah, she's had a little bit of alcohol, but no, look at this message.
Yeah,
I read it exactly as is.
Yep, he's a kook. Quentin is
Point
a kook.
says, Oso is really funny. I agree.
Oh my. Are the Oso attacks coming out already?
So, get to the point. I do have a question for you.
Ooh.
No, it's
you're
not a
in
bad one.
trouble.
No. This is a purely, like,
We don't have 1x4.
curious question. What?
I don't have a 1x4 green plate. It's not here.
Yeah, it's right there.
No.
It's a plate. Oh, it's a flat one.
Yeah.
Oof. I'm still.
I mean, I
figuring
guess
out
that
terms.
it is still technically accurate, but.
Not like a.
But yeah,
plate,
usually
man.
I say flat plate if I'm
I'm a total mommy's boy. LOL. I love my mama. Point says.
Aw,
Honestly, yeah, no, that's a
aw.
good thing. I mean, there are some, mama's boys, quote unquote.
Obama's.
You know what I mean? But boys who still love their moms into adulthood and are able to live their own lives separately and respect their wives and love their wives and everything, but still have a love for their mother. That's good. You want that. You want that in a man. Any women who are watching this. Anyway, Point says, yes, Lizzie. Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. So, when it comes to your username, get to the point. Was there a reason that you couldn't put 2 T's after the GE?
Ooh.
No, I'm asking because sometimes it's for a
Ooh.
thing where you put in exactly what you want and they're like, this username is taken. So I'm wondering if that's what happened.
Lizzie's calling out his strange username choices.
Sorry.
Ooh.
Oh, ads were just inserted.
Yeah.
Also
Point
says
was mad at our ads earlier. Did you hear that?
Oh no.
Yeah, he got ticked that he had to watch 2 unskippable ads.
Rip. Bionicle Freak says, can I expect my dad to drop lore out of nowhere? Yes. Dads are good at that.
Yep.
And I love that. Osa says, guys, let's stop buying toys, Uber Eats, and paying bills, and just put our money together and buy Count and Lizzie's house before they can even move.
Aww. Is that like for us or to keep us from living in it?
McMock said, Callan, are you afraid of what the map will look like for the new server because it was me who picked a potential seed?
Not
No.
really.
In the new server that y'all invited me to a couple weeks ago, it's the same thing as before. Do something new,
Maybe
something fresh.
Maybe that's what he's referring to.
Go crazy, have fun, do something new and fresh.
Don't be such a hater.
And obligatory later on disclaimer, I'm so sorry for what you're seeing on your screen right now. I'm disgusting right now. It would look better if we had the light on.
Relax.
I would look better if we had the light on, but we have a baby in here.
Let's cut the self-deprecation.
No, I just saw myself and I almost gagged. Anyway.
Oh, brother. Relax.
Quentin says, there's a space marine named Quentin. He lasted for 9,876 years until he sacrificed his life for the data that is invaluable. He shall be remembered.
Whoa.
Indeed. McMike says, Ryan Reynolds, get off my Callan stream.
Whoa.
Are you calling me Callan? Are you calling me Ryan Reynolds?
Oh my.
I mean, hey, listen. If you're calling me Ryan Reynolds, I will take it as a compliment because he's a good-looking guy. Not the best because Callan is S tier for me, but people have agreed like online that Ryan Reynolds is the guy that even straight guys simp for, and I'm like, are we sure? Anyway,
yeah, I don't know about that.
He's
He's
pretty good looking, but he's not
conventionally
like
attractive, but he's
conventional.
got kind of like a, I don't know. Maybe it's partly because he's been too overexposed, but
I think so.
But it also, I
You're
think,
right.
even outside of that, I think he's just got like kind of a snarky, like prick kind of look to him.
It's because he played Deadpool. That's probably why.
I mean, yeah, that is a major part of it. But even before that, like when in all the romantic comedies he got big doing, he was like the snarky. Oh, this guy, the same role that Chris Evans could play. Like, oh, he's too cool. He's too hip to settle down, but he finds the one that he falls in love with. Yeah.
Point said, it just looked weird, lol. Get to the point. Doesn't look... Yeah, honestly, you're right.
It still looks weird.
Both look weird. That's the thing. He chose the lesser of the evil. So...
Supposedly.
Inkmock said, oh, you don't know, evil face. You'll see in a few weeks / month. Will we? Bionicle Freak said, I'm just gonna say all the Halo lore. Do it. Inkmock said, no, an ad popped up and it was voiced by Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, no.
That's great.
Yeah, it's probably mint mobile.
That's hysterical. Point says, Callan and Lizzie, sorry, all caps. On the current server, I am Superman, and I can fly and save people. I have creative mode.
That's so cool.
He has creative mode, that's why.
Yeah.
Quentin says, in the name of him, heal a war hero in the Imperial of Mankind. Okay. Also says, hey Lizzie, actually flip you. I built a wither skeleton farm and got 24 wither skulls today alone. No, that's awesome. Why did you say flip me? What?
Oh, I'm dumb.
Anyway, Kylo Ren says, bro, Callan hates my accent. No.
Wait, what? No, I didn't say that. Why did I say that?
It's tight. McMuck says, the sinister laughing was about the server. Oh, boy.
Oh, dear.
Osa says, all caps, dark room, please spawn a black man with very bright white teeth behind Callan and Lizzie now.
That would be spooky. For... creepy.
Kylo Ren says, by the way, I'm still waiting for the Jenna Marbles mock. I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
listen, I just had a kid 2 months ago.
And we're moving all of our Lego.
We're going to be moving. So, like, you're going to have to wait at least 2 more months. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's pretty optimistic.
We're going to be homeless for at least a month.
Yep.
So, just putting that out there. Pancakes versus Waffle says, hello.
Technically rehomed, but yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we're not gonna have a permanent address.
Residence, no.
Yeah, we're gonna be. What's the word for? The other day, I was in my head for not hours, but minutes, saying like, what is the word for hitchhiking in terms of homes?
Yeah.
Squatting.
It's squatting. But we would have to. But that's technically
no, that's against like people knowing.
Yeah, I feel like the legal squatting is when you're not obeying any kind of authority and choosing to do that.
Yeah, so we're just kind of chilling. I'll say that.
Chilling.
McMuck said it wasn't Mint Mobile. Oh, it was Mint Mobile.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds.
I believe it.
Point says, Callan, you look weird. My name is not weird. Stop it. Tear runs down my river.
Oh no.
What? Tear runs down my river. Okay.
He has a river.
That's going in my quote book. I'm gonna text
That's
that to
one
myself.
of the worst quotes to come out of to go on your book.
Both of my phones are charging, so I'm gonna text it to myself.
No, don't put those words in my phone.
You're fine. You'll live.
The heresy. I don't want that on my phone. You're the reason. Lizzie, I'm literally trying to build around the fact that I don't have a 1x4 plate.
I'm so sorry, honey.
Can you look in the box? Use your posability to hand me that big box of third-party pieces. Oh, I heard you phone from the other room. Lizzie and Callan, if you were rhinos and you two were cheetahs and I brutally ran my rhino horn into Electro, who happened to be a nice buffalo, would you feed off of him?
What? Sorry.
The answer is yes, because I don't have the mind ability to process everything you just said. Ignition Zone said,
Yeah,
is this
sure.
stream AI generated? The answer is yes, because I don't have the brain power to process what you just asked.
The word for being physically located between interhouse. Okay.
Are you pieces?
Thank you.
Are your
Thank you,
pieces
McMock.
glowing a different color under light? I think it's just the light, the way the light from this webcam shows up. I don't know.
McMock, I appreciate your research into saying we are going to be interhouse.
Thank you.
Because we're not going to be homeless, because we are going to be actually living somewhere.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about, like, yeah, we're quote unquote homeless, but we're not living in the streets. So, like, what are we doing? So
We're
thank you, McMock. I do appreciate your research into that. Point says, I knew that would trip you up, lol. It sounded silly, so I said it. Ooh. Exactly, that's why you should say it. Silly is fun.
So it's something happened to all the green 1x1 bricks. We're missing another one. Knowing you probably used them all instead of using like a 1x2 earlier in the build.
Nuh-uh. I'm good.
No, I'm kidding. Maybe not.
Are you? Oh. The state of being in a transitional housing situation is referred to as a halfway house. Yeah.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Callan and Lizzie are going to be nomads for a month.
House.
Yeah, we're going to be nomads. Rip.
And I'm going to be mad at being a nomad.
Take care of your children. Screw the stream. Oh, thank you, Ignition.
Thank you.
Honestly, like 20 minutes ago, that's what I was thinking in my head, because Lillian was having a gas episode, and so she was crying, and Peter started crying because he heard her, and he woke up, which is not common. He usually sleeps through a lot. Like, there'll be times in the car where she'll be crying her head off, screaming, and he'll fall asleep, and I'm like, okay, I guess that lulls him to sleep. The sound of children crying lulls my son to sleep. But, oh well. But yeah.
Oh,
but thankfully, after a minute or two, both of our kids calmed down and were okay.
Both of our kids are guns.
Well, what happened? Osa said, Callan, I would love to see you buy a stone that you can carve words into. Ooh. That you carve every big moment in your life into. I inserted the word life because I think you forgot. And then you carry it everywhere and read it to your grandchildren and ancestors.
Whoa.
It's not a bad idea.
That's
Quentin says, it was a compliment. He'll be ready for training tomorrow morning. Get Quentin up and test his strength. Okay. McMuck says, I'm at the last part of what it was called, but no. Interhouse is funnier than nomadic and transient. Yeah, interhouse does sound weird.
Interhouse.
It's like
interhouse.
My sexuality is interhouse. Osa says, then you bury it and find a new Toa. Oh. Then you bury it and a new Toa finds it.
Oh, wow. We got a big thing.
Oh, in terms of the stone that you carve words into that you read to your
Whoa,
grandchildren.
we have a motor function piece now. Holy crow.
Miggy says, yo, that Kylo Ren guy is the big boss. That's right.
What happened to the big yellow box? I have a feeling it's like...
Oh, it's in this vicinity.
Why'd you move it? It was like over here.
I didn't move it, honey. I don't touch what goes on over here. The only time I touch what goes on over here is when Aurora jumps onto the table and decides to be part.
I swear it was like right here.
I don't touch things.
Brother.
Because, anyway.
Oh, it's over there, I think.
Oh gosh, it's gone. Miggy says, yo, that color. Oh, he said that. Point says, LOL's him.
Blaming.
Oh. Quentin says, I'm done role-playing Warhammer 40k. Fantastic. Miggy says, thanks, Kenton. We were hopping that. We were hoping that Okay, I'm going to guess that what you're saying is. I'm sorry, it's because I'm just trying to read. There's a baby on my lap, I'm sorry. We were hoping that the whole 40K was a phase. It's not a phase, trust me. Also said, Callan, if we were in the middle of the woods, lost with everyone in the stream, and I was really, really hard, headbutted Miggy. No. Oh, I read that wrong. He said, lost with everyone in the stream, and I really, really hard headbutted Miggy, and he was badly hurt. Would you leave him in behind, or would you carry him alone?
Leave him in behind? What does that mean?
Leave him behind.
I don't know. Stop asking me these stressful questions. I can't answer anything like that tonight.
I think
my brain's falling apart.
My hopeful view of Callan would say that he would carry him alone, but my realistic view would say he would be alone. Point says, is it too late for me to make it? No. McMuck says, also sometimes they cry for attention. Don't fall for it. Also, apparently, I am so weird that when my toddler cousins cry, if I look at him and he stops and he looks at me and I've offended his existence. Yeah, babies will look at you like that. Honestly,
I want to see you
if
be
you're
brave.
able to look at your baby cousin and make him stop crying, consider that a win. That is a success. Put that on your resume, honestly. No, don't actually, but that's actually really good. I mean, when it comes to like nighttime cries, those we answer a little more to, because Peter, since he's sleeping in his own bed, if he wakes up and makes a couple of noises, he's like, oh yeah, and he'll go back to sleep. But there are some times where he'll make a noise and then realize, oh, he's alone and it's pitch black. I can't see a thing. It's scary. It's very scary for a kid who's not even 2 years old. So of course he's gonna cry. And then Lillian, she doesn't even know what anything is, so of course she's gonna cry no matter what the inconvenience is. Bionicle Freak says, born quote-unquote John in 2511, he is covertly taken from the human colony world of Eridanus as a child and conscripted into the Spartan II super soldier project by the United Nations Space Command. John leads his peers over 8 years of grueling training and dangerous physical augmentation. Lore. Oh, okay. Oh, it's lore. Okay. McMuck says, don't tell him it's me.
It's gonna be me.
Oops, sorry. Oso said, if you had a McFlurry, would you trade it for Popeyes?
How in the world? Where are all of the 1x4s? They've now got a second one in here. What happened? Did they just like leave?
Did anything fall out of the bag maybe when it was over here?
I mean, I find it unlikely that two of the exact same piece just are not in here. That are still in the instructions. And I'm running into the same issue with the 1x1 bricks. Like there's none of those extra either. So what in the world is going on? To me, is there another?
Is this bag 2?
No, this is still bag 1. Yeah.
Could it be that I missed a bag?
I don't know. It's possible, but there's still a lot of pieces here that are mostly in the instructions. So I don't think so. I think they might have just left a couple of them out. It happens.
If you would trade a McFlurry for Popeyes, you would be banned from Popeyes for a week. That's what Oso said. Callan, if some very friendly androgynous angels came down and they wanted to give you either hugs or kisses, which one would you choose? Who do you think asked that?
I could guess. Androgynous angels. So to me, that sounds like honestly cherubs are androgynous angels because they are like little
The
infant-looking
babies.
guys, so they look like either boys or girls. So basically, cherubs just want to kiss me. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're somehow not androgynous and they look older. Either way, um, sure, I guess if they're little angels, they're probably nice, right? Is
See,
that the
what
logic?
I love is after that question, he put 3 worm emojis or caterpillar emojis. I don't
I
know which.
guess that makes sense.
Miggy says, "Not Halo lore again. When 343 comes, it will be just a nice book." Sad face.
Yep.
I'm gonna pretend like I know what that means.
343
I'm
is the
sorry.
company that makes Halo now.
Oh,
Originally it
interesting.
was Bungie, but then they
Gotcha.
sold it, and 343 makes it now. And
Osa
then
said,
Bungie went on to make Destiny, if you didn't
and
know that.
no, I didn't actually. Oso says, "Miggy, I wouldn't brutally headbutt you ever."
Aw.
Oso is number 2 commenter, by the way, like number 2 fan.
What? He got knocked down? He was one at one point. Guess he's a fake fan.
Mickey says the angels are not androgynous. They are 4-faced cows with wings.
Oh yeah, are you talking about like the biblical description of angels where they're
Thanks.
real wacky,
Yeah, probably.
funky characters?
Miggy says at Oso, "Thanks. Is it because I ping you in good bootleg stuff?"
Ooh,
Quentin says,
he's a
"I
pinger.
would effing enjoy doing it myself."
Whoa,
Oh.
no need to use that kind of language.
Point says, "Show of hands. Who likes the Warhammer lore being read out loud?"
I don't. Let's not show any hands and let's make him feel ashamed for liking Warhammer. Kidding.
Oso
But only
says,
a little.
"Of course, Miggy. Cherub is a Pokemon brother."
Also, is this our first stream since getting the new? Oh wait, no, yeah, we got the new car. No, it is. It is the first stream since we officially got the car.
We got a new
Kia.
to us, used car.
We wanna see ya in a Kia.
Yeah, because I totaled my little blue car
Yep.
in May, and we've been
We got
using-
through all of Doctor Who that was of any interest before it happened.
Yeah. And
So-
so Caleb's mom was so kind to let us use her van, her
Okay.
minivan for the kids and everything until we were able to get a car. So, like, thank
That
the Lord
worked
for
out.
that help and for her generosity. But finally, she'd expressed that she thinks that she should sell that car and just get a smaller car because it's only her.
It's at like 150,000 miles at this point. It's not got a
It's
lot like
170 now.
she was, yeah.
Yeah, and no, 160. I'm sorry, but either way, it's it's getting up there in age, and it's only her and Josiah in the house now. She doesn't need a minivan, so she's like, I need to sell that and get a smaller car. So, we just need to get a car of our own, and we did. And it
Good.
happened.
Car lore. Where in the world is
Oso says, "Callan, who's the better hugger between IDS and Larnu in your experience?"
Gosh, it's been like over 2 years since I've seen those guys now. So
No, it's only been like a year and a half since.
I know. Well, yeah. Wait, it's less than that for Larnu, right? It's not quite a year and a half. It's
A year and like
months.
a few months.
And with IDS, it's
It was like April. IDS, it was the wedding. No.
no, it was
The next month.
January, yeah.
So
Yeah. So yeah, I guess we are 2 years out from that now.
Quentin is really pissed off now.
What?
I don't know why.
Quentin, you gotta relax, dog. I don't even know what's eating Gilbert Grape. What's eating Quentin Mariana?
Big Mock said, "Callan, which Oso MSG isn't an Oso MSG?" Callan, you are like the Ihikian off your website. Second MSG. Oh, message. Callan, if you had a McFlurry, would you trade for Popeyes? Third message. Worm,
Yes.
worm, butterfly.
I would trade him before Popeyes. How much Popeyes? If it's a lot, 100%. If it's one piece, 100%.
Here's me reading MSG as MSG and not message because MSG is an actual abbreviation for something that isn't message. Oh, I'm sorry. Electro says, Mick used confusion. Yeah, for real.
It was super effective.
Anyway, so who's the beggar hugger? IDS?
Beggar hugger?
No, better hugger. IDS or learning.
You said beggar hugger.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I said better hugger.
Beggar hugger. Take it till you make it. Beggar hugger. I think you're the beggar hugger. She begs for her hugs.
Sometimes I do. I'm joking. Whenever I do try to give him a real...
I said it's been too long to say. Why
no. I was gonna say and joke and say that whenever I try to give a big hug, he just gives these wimpy hugs.
What? You're bullying me now. This is cyberbullying. Can we get a hashtag Lizzie cyberbully? She calls Surgeon it. She doesn't pronounce the names of our fans right. Oh man, she's conked out. She's like, blah, with her mouth all gape. Like, oh.
And it's not just.
She's like. Hopefully that was all you could see what I'm.
Do you think it's worth it for me trying to get? Oh, wait,
really.
Lizzie, Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis?
Sega. Another piece missing. I swear.
Super Nintendo. Point said, back in the day they measured in greatest in bits.
Greatest in bits?
Oh man, Mick says here. Mick said Sega does what Nintendo don't. Ooh.
I'm gonna be so annoyed if you used like 4 length earlier when you're supposed to use 3 length.
I didn't. I actually used my brain, okay? I'm not dumb.
I trust you, bro.
Oso says, Callan, if I was a mosquito and I kept transmitting evil diseases to viewers of the stream, how would you defeat me?
How would I defeat you? With facts and logic.
How about that, Oso? I mean, I would grab a bottle of some off spray and just
changes. Time to face the rain.
Nick Mock says, I just love that Callan ignored the question and just went full on serious. How much Popeyes are we talking here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter.
It does.
If it's like just a sandwich or like a couple of pieces, nah. He's used to getting the deal where for like $30 you get 14.
And our coupons just expired and I missed the chance to get...
No, wait. Is it $30 for the 14 or 10?
It's like it's like $33 with taxes for 14 pieces.
Oh yeah, $33 for taxes for 14 pieces, bone in, with 2 large sizes.
Sizes.
Sorry,
yeah.
sides. And and
you are so drunk.
I'm not. 2 large sides and me confusing sides with sizes. I'm so sorry.
I'm just messing with you. But how diluted was that vodka with the...
It was pretty fairly diluted. Anyway, so it goes the...
You got quite the personality tonight.
This is my social life. I hope you know that.
Yeah,
I'm trying to make a social life.
You know how many people I get to talk to? No, less than you. You got you can, if you count all the people you talk to this week, it's way more than me.
This week has been very busy in terms of talking to people, but most weeks I'm talking to like 3 people max.
HBO Max?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Anyway, 14 pieces bone in with 2 large sides and 7 biscuits.
Yum.
Heck yeah. So that's quite a deal. It's usually offered in their little coupon page that has like 2 sides to it.
Coupon.
Although,
shouldn't you submit to your husband's authority? And when your husband says it's Coupon, you listen to him?
No.
Wait a second.
Oso said, "Oh wait."
Expect my
we're missing a lot
authority.
because it took forever. We both took anyway. That's
Blame
racist.
me.
Not all mosquitoes gave evil diseases. Also, the zancudos do that. I'm gonna pretend like I know what that means. Zancudos. Yeah, it's true. Not all mosquitoes give evil disease.
Yeah, some mosquitoes are good mosquitoes.
Electro says, "What does a bit equate to now?" Point. I'm gonna leave that them to talk about. Oso says, "Callan, you hit me with facts, and in my dying breath, I say, Callan, I'm a male mosquito. We don't suck blood. I didn't transmit those epic diseases. Epic diseases. Epic diseases. You've been lied to. Find my killer and avenge me.
You're a mosquito. I ignore your requests and I go on with my life. Sorry.
Hear that,
I got
Oso?
better things to do, man. I'm sorry.
You hear that, Oso?
I'm sorry, Osa, but I really just have better.
You call him your
things to
friend?
do. Oh, yep. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Fake friend, I know, but you are also a mosquito.
Mick says, "Didn't he dream about Popeye's chicken and get upset about it being a dream?" Yes, he did. I pointed
lot
out
of weird
on
dreams lately.
the first stream that I was a part of. I remember that. Point says, "Lallan and Kizzy, what is your kryptonites?"
Lallan and Kizzy.
Food. My kryptonite is food.
I'm starting to feel that more lately, where like I want to eat more, and I absolutely don't need to eat more, but I just have the desire. It's gonna make me have quite the pot belly, and I already have a slight belly now.
I have a more than a slight belly because I've had children.
Yep.
Mickey says, "Can I be
Children
Lizzie?
do that.
Can I be your vodka mom friend? Best friends forever."
Aw, who said that?
Mickey.
Miji?
Absolutely.
Heck yeah. Miji, who's Miji?
I'm giving you a
She's
hug
new.
in
She's
my mind
new.
right now.
Aw.
I love you. Thank you. How do you measure greatness with FPS?
FPS Russia?
Oh, he's asking Point. Point says the console with the best FPS wins. So not Nintendo.
Interesting.
Mick says, "Lizzie, do you think Callan would sell your soul for Popeyes? If so, how much?" The thing is, I'm a ginger. I don't have a soul. So, facts over feelings.
So I'm
loser.
getting like one piece at best, and if I do, I'm making a bargain because the soul's it's like a fake soul.
I don't even have a soul.
They're like, wait a second, I gave you one piece of chicken and she doesn't even have a soul. I'm like, haha, I got you.
Well, no, the thing is, I can go in like with a wig or dyed hair.
Mm-hmm.
Fool them all, baby.
Right.
Fool them all. And that he walks out with
wine.
He walks out with me
wine
and his Popeyes. So Oso says, "Callan, if you were stabbed on a bus, would you be offended if DaBaby made a song about an alternative story where he saves you?" Did that actually?
Did someone that happened to somebody? That sounds really funny.
No, because the woman who got stabbed on the bus.
Oh no.
Did DaBaby make a
Oh gosh, did that happen? Please tell me.
Did that?
That sounds so awful and kind of funny if you did. Oh no.
Minkmonk says in all caps, "Yay, ginger jokes." Mickey says, "Gingers doesn't have a soul." It was a big joke now back in the day that gingers don't have souls.
Yeah, and South Park perpetuated it, especially. But if it makes you feel any better, now South Park's getting censored and are told they can't do Charlie Kirk jokes anymore. Apparently, the new episode was probably going to have Eric Cartman come back with doing the Charlie Kirk haircut, and they're having to like retool the episode. They couldn't have it released this week.
Bionicle Freak says, "We all have guns. The gun is a Glock. We all fight Oso. We all fight. Oso goes out first. Who's next? Team vote." Interesting. Mickmock says, "Callan tricks the devil once a week with Lizzie to get infinite Popeyes for all eternity." There you go.
That would be cool.
Perfect, because, you know, I'm a ginger. I can be the double agent, like Snape, you know. And be like, yeah.
Ronald Weasley.
Page 390.
Oh my gosh, another 4x1 that's not here? Although there are ones there, so I don't know.
Wait, Lizzie is ginger? Yeah, you can't see it in this light.
Uh,
Brother, you've seen me in other streams. I am absolutely a ginger. Hello? Quentin. It's Quentin
in the darkness.
saying.
Oh wow.
Miggy says, in Mexico, they don't censor South Park. Yay.
That's good.
Want to move to Mexico?
Well, no, but this episode is literally having to get redone, so sorry, no one's getting to see it.
Rip. I'm a ginger. This makes me mad, said Bionicle Freak. Yeah. I've been like this. I've been mad like this for like 2 decades now.
Crazy
Welcome.
mad.
Yeah, for about 2 decades now. I've been...
A madman.
No, not the whole 2 decades. It happened 2 decades ago. The start of when I was
A madman.
ridiculed for my own hair color. Anyway.
Oh, how clever.
You know antiviruses are working together with viruses, right? Said Point.
What?
Fight, fight, fight. Also says, Charlie Kirk was a civilian. Why are we throwing away freedom of speech because of him? In quotes.
Good
Said the
point.
out-of-touch evil person. Am I right, Callan?
Yeah, so true, dude.
Miggy says, yeah, that's why I do checkups on my PC every week.
Check up.
Yeah.
That's why I do catch-ups on my PC. Catch-up revamp number 3.
Also says, Lizzie, you have unused Amazon Music benefits. Use Amazon Music!
Whoa.
Really? Because I have Amazon Prime. Am I not using it to the full potential?
Sounds like it.
Oh my gosh, Caleb, look.
Yeah.
This girl, like, she's out, like ugly sleeping. And, like...
What is ugly sleeping?
Just, like, not pretty. You know, pretty is like the... Pretty sleeping is like the Snow White or Aurora, like, in their little thing, like, you know, hands folded, face pretty. Ugly sleeping is, like...
Face pretty.
You look at the face and you're like, oh, God bless your soul.
God bless us, everyone.
But, you know, the moment I pick her up and try to put her in bed, she's gonna be like, huh?
Yeah.
So...
Huh?
Also, yeah, the Switch 2 released this year, but it sucks, says McBuck.
Dang, yeah, it is weird just how, like, it seemed like the hype was building well, then the price came out and a lot of people were upset, then it just kind of came out and there's, like, no games for it yet. Like, there's Donkey Kong Bonanza, I've heard good things. It's, like, it's definitely a good launch title, even though it technically wasn't a launch title because it took, like, a few weeks after it came out. Mario Kart World, there's already controversy because Mario Kart World, the new Mario Kart, was the launch title and people liked it and it's overall did well, but now in the first Nintendo Direct following, no new DLC or any kind of updates for the Mario Kart game. It's like, that's kind of awkward. They announced some for Bonanza already, so it's like, what? Seems like they're already losing, not necessarily losing faith, but it's definitely kind of, you know, expecting a lot of their fans to kind of keep the game alive.
Also says, guys, I got to watch Callan put a house gecko on a Tatarok.
Oh yeah, they did. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was an iconic.
Point said,
scene.
Caleb Lang, and then in all caps, your package has been misplaced due to inaccurate shipping address.
Uh-oh.
Please send your current address to my email so Amazon can send your package to the right address. Hurry, urgent, red alarm light.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a real message. I definitely will be sending my address.
McMuck says they won't give developers dev kits for the Switch 2 to make the games. They're telling them to make Switch 1 games.
What?
That's crazy.
That doesn't sound real. That doesn't sound real.
Where are you getting your sources from?
Maybe it is, but like, the Switch is. They're not gonna go back now. They gotta commit to the new console. And also, the new Switch is running Switch games better. So it's like it is overall a 100% better console, the Switch 2 over the Switch 1. But so yeah, I don't believe that for a sec.
Also said I spent. I spent
Maybe I'm wrong.
What?
I said maybe I'm wrong though.
Also says I spent $80 to get my 2DS repaired. A fool and his money. See you in Valhalla, brother.
Excellent.
Rip.
Oh wait, wasn't that a quote from freaking Cash Patel? He said that to Charlie Kirk. Some yeah. But he wasn't trying to be disrespectful, but people did find it weird. It's like, what? See about what are you talking about? Guess it's because he's a funny guy. I don't know.
I just thought of something very terrible.
Oh no. Well, better not say it on stream.
It's
so
not that it's like gory, but it's just naughty.
Oh, naughty Lizzie. Then don't say it on stream and make yourself look super naughty.
Thank you. Bionicle Freak says, Callan, you have a choice. Never eat Popeyes or never be able to eat and enjoy anything.
Oh, jeez.
That's a hard one.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to give up Popeyes. It's pretty real. I do like Popeyes a lot, but there are a lot of foods I like outside of Popeyes.
And I can make fried chicken. Yeah. I have done it.
Oh yeah, tell him about our Better Call Saul finishing.
So, a couple of years ago we did a whole watch through of Breaking Bad. Awesome. And every now and then Caleb would be like, oh yeah, Better Call Saul is a great little spin-off show and everything. And then
we watched through a couple other shows, Curb, Your Enthusiasm, and then House. We got curious and watched that, and overall enjoyed. Yep.
So we watched like 3 shows, and then all of a sudden one night he turns on a show, and I'm like, "What is this?"
It's
Better Call Saul, the spinoff, and it was fantastic. We finished it like a few weeks ago.
Yep.
Great show. I recommend both Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
Yeah, very
Please
good.
watch it. It is they're so good. Oh my goodness. Anyway, there's in the show, there's like a sort of local chain restaurant called Los Pollos Hermanos. They got fried chicken, fries and stuff, and
yum.
And the whole time we were watching Better Call Saul, every now and then he'd be like, "Man, I know it doesn't exist, but I wish I knew what that chicken tastes like. I want that chicken." And I'm like thinking in my head. So a few weeks ago, I think it was like
right before we were finishing the show,
right before we finished
like 3 or 4 episodes left.
Yeah, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna look up the recipe, and wouldn't you know, Binging with Babish has a recipe, and so I made it, and it's pretty good.
It took 5 ever.
It did, because I didn't realize how long it took to fry the chicken, because like by the time I was like, yeah, let's be real quick, it ended up adding like 20 minutes because of the frying part. Anyway, but no, it was still really good because they added Chilean recipes
really good
because the owner is Chilean, so.
And it's funny because it had it was accurate to the show in terms of one of the characters describes it's like just a little spicy, but rich,
and crispy on the outside and still juicy on the inside.
Yeah, Lizzie nailed it. It was
good.
Thank
you. It was really good. Anyway, we missed a little bit.
Oh my, how much oh my
Not
gosh.
That much. Oh wait, Callan.
Oh my gosh.
Crossover with George Lucas.
Minority
Tomorrow.
Inbound. Whoa.
Oh.
Get
so
to the
point
freaking
says
out.
all caps. Elizabeth Lang, a minority is currently walking up to your door to deliver a package. Please arm yourself. Repeat, they're a minority. Arm yourself. Hurry, urgently, minority inbound. Alarm, alarm, alarm. Exclamation point, alarm clock. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, they're in the room right now. They're ready to rob us. Also says, Caleb, if Cash Patel said, see you in Valhalla, brother, and it cut to footage of you on your work PC through the webcam, and it was broadcast on CNN, and Kickin Hansen was live reacting to it. What would you do,
Kickin Hansen, what?
brother?
Who is Kickin Hansen? I guess I would smile and giggle and crinkle my toes. Or something like that.
Ignatius says, watch Dexter.
Oh yeah, that would be fun to check out at some point.
Yeah, we do need a new show to watch.
I don't know, like, is there a season we can stop at, because I hear that it just gets kind of ridiculous at some point. You told me before that like it's only one season where they brought it back. That was kind of bad.
Miggy
but
says, watch RuPaul Drag Race. They know how to slay a word.
hit.
Now, there's a time before my coming back to God that I did watch a couple of drag queens with their little internet show. It was hysterical stuff. But yeah, I look back and I'm like, I shouldn't have been watching
I shouldn't have
that.
married this woman. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just
Y'all heard that, right? For future reference.
Yeah, now you're gonna have that quote
Anyway.
saved. Promo saved. Sorry, it was a joke.
My Uncle Freak said Oso versus Callan. Who wins?
Nobody, because the fans lose when we fight. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Dexter brain rot is better than any other brain rot, said Quentin.
Interesting. I guess I'll have to take your word on that.
And then Miggy said, I thought Warhammer was the biggest brain rot. That's great. McMock said, Atari is coming back. They are making some great games and great consoles.
Oh, wow. Zooey Mama.
Because he screws...
What?
Because he screws over games here and messes with gamers there, and if he doesn't stop with stocks, then they won't be worth anything anywhere. I don't know what you're talking about, McMonk. Point says, Oso wins, Callan blows.
Okay.
Dang. Ignition Zone says, you can watch the first 4 seasons of Dexter if you really want. I don't mind the whole show, but there are videos you can watch to catch up before you do the newer seasons.
I see.
Yeah.
I just don't... I heard all this stuff about it got like kind of stupid at the end. Like it's had like 3 endings and every one of them was lame. So I just don't want to... I don't know, I'm getting fed up of watching stuff for too long. I liked House okay, and the ending wasn't that bad, but I'm just so tired of watching these shows all the way through and then feeling like, you know what, I probably would have had a more fond look back at the show if it had ended like 2 seasons ago. That's why Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad are great. Like they each have like 50 or so episodes, like maybe closer to 60, but like it's a pretty decent length, especially when you got these hour-long episodes that are already fairly long.
And with Better Call Saul, when the show like ends, it ends when it needs to, and then the next 2 episodes are like a couple of prologue stuff, like how he's making it in the future under his new name and stuff, and
yeah, there's some good intrigue.
It's fun stuff, like little where are they now kind of thing. Anyway.
Well, no spoilers. No.
McMock says, I've turned into Dr. Seuss talking about ending the Nintendo Japan CEO. Alright, Luigi Mangione.
Wow.
Oso said, Callan, if we went camping and you took all the boys fishing, what would you do if I pushed Quentin Mariano into the biting fish river? You're the only one who could swim and get him out. Do you save him?
I might.
Aw. Miggy says, well, you can read the Dexter books. They are way funnier. I didn't know there were books. Alright.
Dexter books, wow. I guess that makes sense.
The books are insane and very different, says the Ignition Zone.
Oh, wow.
Well, yeah, that's usually how it is. The books are like one thing in the movie/TV show, or just...
I've gotten to a point where I can't build around this thing without the pieces that are missing. Basically. I mean, I
You
can
need a
kind
1x4?
of build. Huh?
Is it the 1x4 you need?
I need like 3 1x4s, 2 in green, 1 in dark green, and there's another piece that's also missing that I'm already forgetting about.
Would I be able to find them in the box to my right?
What box?
The box of third party?
Maybe, but I'm not sure about the 1x4 bright green. I kind of doubt that actually that any of them. I wouldn't waste the time.
What is it? Said, Callan, if I could suggest a show for you and the family, could you watch Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends? It was a cute show.
Yeah, maybe we should throw out some of those, just
some fun, cute stuff.
Since if they're appropriate, age appropriate stuff. We kind of just started taking not watching as much TV around dinner.
We're trying to make dinner be a at the table thing.
But then I kind of realized that maybe it's a little preemptive to go full force with that because they can't talk.
And Peter is so used to this house. And if we get him all into a routine here and then the next day we're in another house, he's going to be like beside himself. Because he's a toddler. And everything is an inconvenience right now to him. So that'd be hard.
Including cheese.
Fish Boobs says, I've returned. Hopefully my boss doesn't see me, smiley face.
Heck yeah, Fish Boobs. Welcome.
Does your boss
You got
watch
me,
this
G,
thing?
and Fish Boobs.
Bionicle Freak says, Callan, when your kids get to like maybe 10 or 6, get to like 10, maybe 6 or 8. Let them watch Camp Cretaceous.
Camp Cretaceous.
I don't think we know what that is.
Nope. Also, another piece missing. Another 1x4. Sorry, 4x4. Oh wait, maybe not. Maybe that's right here. Okay, maybe it's just having us. Wait, no. It does say it's new here. So I don't know.
Yeah, Micmac speaks truth. He says no one should have to pay $80 for Mario Kart or $450 for a Switch 2. It's probably not even $400 because they're saving that for the Switch 2 Lite in 2 years. Yeah, of course.
Oh, brother, yeah.
You know that.
No, wait, no. Please, they've got to make a Switch 2 Lite 200. Or sorry, not like that's got to be the original Switch 2, like 300 or maybe 350 at most. Like, come on, they can't get that greedy.
So this is Callan and Lizzie. If you took us camping and I kept pushing fish tits
and
fish boobs into like a biting Venus flytrap bush, would you be angry?
Yeah, we'd say don't be mean to your friend Fish Boobs.
Quentin says, oh so. Maggie says, let's wait for the Black Friday for the Switch. Honestly, they might have a deal.
Yeah.
I mean, I say they, meaning like other.
The only reason I'd ever want to get a Switch 2 is if they had another Smash title, and actually also because my Switch can no longer dock. So there would be some level of bonus to having it.
So I hate to be a party pooper, but I'm getting very sleepy. It is 11:30.
Yeah. Well, I keep telling you that I'm basically having to like build around everything.
I built things as they were described to me in the instruction book.
Nah, I think you're probably fine with what you did. It's just frustrating that seems like a bunch of pieces either fell out or they just didn't pack them somehow. And now I can't. And I'm actually getting really sick of, well, it's partially my own fault for having to try and, or like jumping around where I'm building, but okay, I see a lot of it's on this corner that I haven't really. Yeah, no wonder. I probably should just do a parts exploration, see if we have them. Um, well, why don't we just, I guess if you want to get ready for bed, I'll just do some final yapping and end in like 5 minutes for a nice hour and 40-minute stream. That sound good, y'all? Does that sound like a nice trade, so to speak? Um, bye bye, Lizzie. Well, I grew up fighting demons, and I like evil, so I'm a stronger kid at Camp Callan. Heck yeah, Oso. You might be the strongest. I only want to switch to flirt with my ex again. Miji says, wow, that's an... Oh, yeah. That sounds like... Wait, what did you like play games with them or something? Or send them messages over your Switch? I haven't done a lot of message correspondence via the Switch, so I wouldn't know. But I'm not too surprised if it has the capabilities. Capabilities. Okay, so I'm all right. So some of these things. Okay, that goes there. All right, I'm just gonna put that there. Why not? And there's an orange clam, so whatever that fishy thing's called. No, Kenton, you're not. What? Oh, Quentin said he's a space marine. I'm a Giga Chad. Oh, people are dunking on him already. I, the image of the Emperor. Whoa. Quentin is coming down to smite y'all. Oh, I knocked Tahu over. Rats. I wonder, did he fall into frame or not? Probably. Callan, has there ever been a time you wanted to hit Lizzie? Be honest with us. We won't tell. I can't think of a time where I've like in a violent outburst wanted to like slap her across the face. She's pretty chill. In those kind of things. She doesn't drive that kind of personal rage into me. But there have been times where I have wanted to kind of, shout or say things that I necessarily shouldn't, and sometimes I have, but I feel like most times I've had some level of restraint. So that's good, right? Am I a good husband now? Ha ha ha. Probably not. But I'll keep trying, I guess. But not fish boobs. Yarly is to cut to hurt. Too cute to hurt. Quentin, you driving me crazy. You being a weirdo. Count versus a man called John 117. Who wins? I feel like I'd lose against 117 crap, but John 117 I might be able to beat. We'll see. Why is there a fish on the left? I don't know. Well, this is an underwater scene if you're talking about on the set. So, yeah, that's why. There's lots of little fishy parts that are in this fishy-based set with a big, giant, funny-looking octopus thing. Oh, Tahu, stop falling over, please. All right, well, let's change the frame for the end here. Oh yeah, why don't I shift the laptop to show my mug here as we end. Boo. There's Callan. Callan, show off your Tahu friends. Here's a Tahu with his light up eyes. Let's see how the glowy eyes look on stream. Oh no. Come on. Oh, come on. I can't do the switch. Oh, they look cool on stream. Yay. But let's put the mask back on. That's what the point of the mask is, right? For Tahu to wear it. Cool light up eyes. We'll see if I can get some other ones. Here's the other Tahu. These guys actually haven't met officially, these two builds, because I just had one of them turn into the other. We'll see if I ever do something where they work together as a team. Count, if we made a Minecraft server, will you play? I'd try to play. It's going to be very interesting figuring out if I even try and set up my PC at my mom's house when we have to inevitably take it out. I feel like it's going to be pretty involved. It's like two big screens. So Lizzie's probably just going to have to do without. Same with me. Which is going to be annoying if I need to do like little voice AI lines. Um, I've been able to do them from work and have that all set up, but uh, if I do get another job, I can't count on that either. So might be in trouble with the voice AI stuff until I can get into a new house. So that might be lame. Well, would you count if we modded a Minecraft server? I would try, but yeah, I'd try. Like until while I'm here, I could pop in at least once or twice probably. Count, could I get you an arm stand for your mic? Maybe, but I'm probably just gonna get another tripod little attachment when I get a different mic. So I really need to get a different mic. This one has served me well, but it's kind of reached its time. Cal, would you mind taking a peek in DM real fast? Okay, let me do that. Oh, I hit the 140 mark. Cal, could I send you Rule 34 in your DMs? Yes, you can, Oso, but trolls don't get blocked. Cal, and John 117 is Master Chief. Oh, shoot. Then I don't think I could ever beat him or do anything. Master Chief would kick my booty. Thank you for the clarification. I guess I should have guessed that because I do know the 117 numbers associated with Halo, and I know that Master Chief's first name is John, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I've never played a single Halo game all the way through. I actually should try and play one of them. I'm not paying $4.50 for that. Whoa. Callan, I saw you reply to my Oni Place comment. Thanks, Callan. Sure thing. It was fun to catch you. It's wild that we still have 12 concurrent viewers. Thank you guys for hanging out. I feel like usually we end up with like 5 around this time of night. Fish Boobs, John Halo. Yeah, he's pretty cool, John Halo. I like that guy. Also, Mickmog says, Callan, the light is 180, the Switch is 300, the OLED is 350, and the Switch 2 is 450. So the light 2 will be 400, and the OLED will be 500. Ugh. Don't say that. Whatever. I mean, I don't really care. Nintendo will do what they want. But yeah, that's probably true, Mickmock. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. But maybe they'll, I mean, I guess we'll see. If the Switch is not selling in the numbers they like to see by the time they make a Switch Lite, I could see them making the Switch Lite 350 instead of 400, so that the Lite 2 rather. The Lite 2 I could see them making it 350 to try as like an appeal. Hey, you don't get the TV capability, but please buy our enhanced handheld Switch 2 graphics and all that. And people will go, you know what? Maybe I will. John Halo. Can I get Peter a Game Boy and hopefully he gets bullied so hard at school and never pick up an evil video game console or video games in general ever? I do have working Game Boy Advance SPs, so that's awesome. And I've got Pokemon games that he can play, so he can begin RPGs in the worst possible way with the lamest No, I like Pokemon. I hope he'll enjoy it. I'm gonna have to the only problem is I'm gonna have to figure out how to trade a bunch of Pokemon off of one of them so that he can restart it. So unfortunate that you can only play one game save at a time on a Pokemon cartridge, but it is what it is. We need him to lower the price like the 3DS. They might do it. I hear a crying Peter, so that's my cue to end it. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight, and Lizzie too. I think we have both had a great time, and we will see y'all next time. Lizzie, pop in and say bye. Oh, she's not gonna pop in. She's just gonna say bye, bye, bye.